are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. A few minutes prior
in Jacksonville, this shit whack.
Into action with the introduction of these Jaguars.
Fuck Jacksonville.
The Jags are ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh my God, just plug it in.
Tucker McCann's got it set up and ready to go. And off we go from Jacksonville. A nice little gift there to start the ball game as they will begin things at the 40-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On play action, Lance. Flush to his right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
Damn, I seen that nigga.
This defense is to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. You just saw one example right there. Hines will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Zone touchdown, Jacksonville. Naeem Hines, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Jags on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Midweek in Glasgow in Scotland. That is a late shot, studs up, rightfully so, given a yellow. Oh! And the free kick's been taken very quickly. There is considerable relief.
And here's Tucker McCann now for the PAT.
Considerable frustration from Ukraine. The referee is explaining that it
and this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Saying, look, they told you, Ukraine, that you had to wait for the whistle.
McCann's got it teed up. They will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense offense set at the line for this next drive. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again. But I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Well, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game. I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. Right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And now they'll throw with Lance. Escaping the pressure right.
Bro, I'm trying to...
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And he'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Hines. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. Here's his throw to his running back. It's complete. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink your playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game you play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Understand that they do have possession.
Harris. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Najee Harris, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Jaguars lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Exactly where Alpadu was going to be on the field and allow Garrett Bale the freedom. They were going to play 3 in the back. But Ethan Alpadu gives them a lot of flexibility. Nico Williams.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
We're facing the same World Cup group as the United States.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Snap the ball, man.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call. and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. On that last carry, he just passed LaDainian Tomlinson, Charles, on the all-time NFL rushing list.
And congratulations to him, and I'm sure LT would probably applaud him as well. But he'd also ask him, as well as you carried it, could you throw it like I could too?
LT, though, finished his career at 13,684, and now he's soaring past that. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackle made by Chase Young.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now it's 2nd and 9. Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Lance now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance.
Bro, come on, bro.
And he's brought down. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here in the turn.
Oh, come on.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak in this Thursday nighter.
Bro.
How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Spot here, because Ampadu doesn't read his center back next to him, and he keeps the rupture from an onside position.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Such a difficult time training as a group. Just so confident in the technique of the side, the technical aspect of the side. Zinchenko, Malinovsky being at the fulcrum of anything going forward in their creation. That's a very unique blend of experience and youth.
They'll try to run with Harris. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, that play's not going to go in their highlight reel at the end of the season, but the only benefit to the offense, maybe a little more space if they want to throw the football now after taking that loss.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Throwing is Hurts. The quick slant caught, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here, we do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. Being chased out left.
Hit it, man.
To a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Those in these boxes in Ukraine don't make it, therefore Wales do. It's like shorts that do when you swing down City.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. McCann's kick up and good. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this 1st half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
The Raven offense set up the line for this next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Working from the gun, Lance. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Lance now on 1st down. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
He gets into those little pockets of spaces, and then opening up, so then it's not their fault so deep.
Lance, a quick throw out wide, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Very nervy coming off the line in here. The ball that should have been handled easily. The Ukrainian goalkeeper.
And he's brought down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. It's the fullback. His second touchdown of the season. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's good, and that cuts it to 9 at 16-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And he returns this to the 22. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week on this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts, flush to his right. And open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Over the middle, complete. That's Hines. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there. They're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Hurts sets up to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Jags are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try to run with Hines. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Naeem Hines with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. McCann's got it teed up. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this one is incomplete.
Early down. The running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
So then ultimately what it does is it creates one opportunities going forward and a real option to get 3, 4, even 5 attacking players inside the 18 for the Welsh defense.
Again, it's Lance. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Lance to throw it. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
It's understanding where the spaces are to exploit. Tricked it all the way out here onto the right side and then delivered a first-time ball in. Great ball in for either James or Moore to get on the end of it. But that's the Aaron Ramsey.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They find some open field here. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught.
He caught it. He fucking caught it.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this one nearly picked off. Yeah, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Finding spaces. He is all over the field. You can see the influence that Pep Guardiola at Manchester City have had in his career.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away.
He's also good at using great smokes.
McCann's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Damn, I did get the ball first and immediately turned it over. Oh my God. Yeah, this is fucked up.
The Jacksonville offense
This is
set to begin
fucked
their
up.
next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
They'll try the right side with Harris. He'll have a first down past the 40. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now a give right side. It's Harris. That's some strong running. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 45 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd down, Hines. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. This is Hines. Looking to run past midfield. And he's got room. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's to Hines on the drop-off. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. On 1st and 10, Curtis flushed out right.
Oh my God!
Incomplete. However, we the referee. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Curtis over the middle to Beckham, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. To throw on 2nd down, Curtis. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing his lance on third down. Flush to his right. Space to run past the 20.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
Zero.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens get a bit closer. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
They'll try and run it here. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There the offense wins the battle for 2. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Hanson to his left. And he's left with no action here. But
Damn, I missed it. Fuck. Damn, I looked away. Just that fucking... God damn it. That's dumb.
Just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll drop to throw. He's going deep for Brown. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. They open the lead up now to 25.
Oh.
McCann's got it teed up.
Away from his goal, but it ends up going back across the goal into the back of the net.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Is Gareth Bale 5 goals in his last 5 appearances for Wales.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Gardner. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the 2nd straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. To throw, it's Lance. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Lance. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Gardner. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Ravens cut into that lead. They're going to try and run. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not much on this one. Takes it to the 21. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Flushed out right. He'll check this down to Hines. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matches.
No.
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just said, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
I was hit by Joe Allen. Joe Allen tweaked the backside of Yamamoto's leg. It's the opportunity from Zinchenko. That was a difficult save for Hennessy as well. Threw a bunch of bodies in front of him. And he came up big again, but I think there's going to be a potential penalty check here on whether or not Joe Allen brought down Yamamoto.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his man. That's Hurts.
God damn, y'all. Right there. Oh, it's Miko. The old friends.
You know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
From the 29, Hurts. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 14. Now a give, running left is Harris. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Najee Harris, his second touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is now 24. McCann's got it teed up. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. That catch good for only a couple.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short game.
From the 27, Lance. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The Ravens on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be third and a mile. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. Flush to his right. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. 2nd and 5 now. Lance. The ball comes out.
No fucking way, dog.
And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And they can't bring him down. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 80 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Because Ukraine just have the ability and the propensity to play right through the middle, through their rotations, coming inside. And if you're Ukraine, yeah, you feel hard done by the defensive goal from Yarmolenko.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
They need more of that in the first 20 minutes of the second.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got this down to the 35.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Goodwin finding room to the 20. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Hey, we haven't been around the entire time football's been played, but we have studied our history. There have been some great backs who've been accused of running out of bounds to protect themselves. Well, back in the day, many people didn't like that. But nowadays, take care of the football, show some intelligence, live to fight another down.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Their time with you
The
goes
6-yard
so
line,
fast,
the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
But so is the fact that online school.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Children to become successful
And
citizens
he
of the
will
world.
get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
McCann for the point after.
The all-new LX600, ready for any arena.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Look at this guy. He bought those tickets on his credit card and he's racking up the rewards. She's using Zelle to pay him back for the hot dogs he's about to buy. That's going to bring it
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And third, as you know, baseball needs 3.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big offensive explosion leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jags, they continue to show they're playoff ready as they move to 13-3 with one game remaining. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, this was basically just an exhibition.
And then 12th minute, we're going to see Hennessy forced into a save from the arrow on his shots.
Good run off the ball from Jack. So guys cycle in an onside position, ends up being a good save from Hennessy.
Hennessy called into action again this time from
It's a really good save. There's no doubt about it, he's been the best player.
34th, Yarmolenko with an own goal in the end, coming from a Gareth Bale free kick.
If you look at it from Wales' perspective, it was going to be defending and then something. A little bit of magic.
Oh, shit.
Something different from Gareth Bale. Well, it kind of goes from Gareth Bale, but in the end, is Yarmolenko.
Cam fucked it up, but the wrong way. Oh, shit. Cam. Oh, no. Hey, Siri, call Cam.
It's not clear and obvious error, so there's no need for it to be changed.
So Wales have had the lead at half-time, but results aside, it'll be interesting to know what the panel think about who's been the better team after the first 45 minutes of action. Your thoughts on that, Dennis?
I think Ukraine have been by far the better team. I think they settled quicker. I think they quietened the Welsh fans down. They controlled the game. And it's that midfield area. Again, you look at Joel getting a yellow card after 2 minutes.
Hey, Siri, FaceTime Cam Thibodeau. Oh, this shit charging slow as fuck.
1 sec. Making a FaceTime call to Cam Thibodeau. Mobile. What stood out to you in the first half?
Well, we highlighted the role of both Joe Allen and Aaron do that thing. And Joe Allen is having to cover all sorts of different spaces.
Bro, you were the 2 seed, right?
He's also having to cover and address. Well, the movement is who's coming from the
Oh, you stayed. Oh, okay. I thought you were the 2.
So there's a lot of ground to cover.
No, I was JC.
Yeah, I see that shit now. Yeah.
I play him after the minutes.
Yeah, I advanced just now. Alright, I'm gonna send the text. Can't find my damn phone charger.
I stayed at 3 city.
Yeah, you stayed at 3. Which means. Alright.
Really haven't gotten Gareth Bale involved in the game. We really haven't gotten much from Aaron. And we're winning 1-0. So
Hey Siri, call
it's an
Leslie.
opportunity for Rob Page to coach, to manage properly.
Hey Siri, call Leslie.
Let's settle the game down.
Calling
Let's
Leslie.
take the ball away from Ukraine. Let's break the rhythm. And then once we get an opportunity to go on the counter, do so with aggression, do so with purpose, and find it. Keep it warm. Hold the ball up. Lay it up to Gareth Bale and allow Gareth Bale to make a decision. Allow Aaron Ramsey to make a decision.
Let's take another look at the key moments from Fabio. The opening goal of the game. For Wales, obviously helped along by Ukraine and own goal. It ended up going down now. But it's against the run of play completely.
It is against the run of play. From Yarmolenko's side of things, he's worried that there's a Wales play getting on the wrong side of him. So he feels that we've got to try and have that ball out of danger. But I just think he's got the pace of the ball. And he's got it all wrong. Well, one of the things I would say,
Grab my phone, that shit's on like 40%. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, this charger, but that red charger sucks. That was like an overnight charger. The long cord. I feel like that should be like, is it like because of like the length of the cord, the charge like literally takes longer to get there. You know what I'm saying? That shit dumb. But alright, yes, Cam just kicked my ass in the game. Not like 20 minutes. Not like 43. Maybe not real life. I don't know. That shit's pissing. He's been my quarterback on the game like pretty much the whole time, but he always alright.
It's 12 o'clock.
Okay, you pick up your apple now, please. Like Karen doesn't have like a mouth at that. Yeah.
Are you ready for
But
You see it a lot. For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
One hot ready classic. We actually changed it with.
Changed Little Caesars. You've changed.
how we ain't always go about that.
You changed, little bro.
And you just stick the meat jacket or in the blue text and say, piece of the Migos and Mimosas flyer. That shit, that Migos and Mimosas thing is today. So jokes that I had sent the flyer this morning.
Order a new classic online and use our convenient pizza order maker.
It's just, I asked jokes sent the flyer for Migos and Mimosas. But you know, I be making fun of jokes because jokes be like trying to be, essentially trying to be cool and weird.
The more you earn, the less you learn to relax.
I'm probably gonna go to that shit at some point. I'm definitely drinking water.
At Target, the low prices never end.
I think I need a new water bill. I guess I could get a new one. That's just literally. And you know what? I need a new. I was gonna say cord, but you know, one of them Yeti cups. I need a new one. Cause I left one. Fuck. When I did Corey's photo shoot, I left that shit with him on accident. I think I left it. His mom picked it up, but then his mom went to the car thinking that we was gonna come back there.
ESPN's coverage of the US men's national team continues Friday.
Oh, yeah.
They begin their CONCACAF Nations League campaign against Grenada. The coverage will begin at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, exclusively on ESPN Plus. So I'm hoping to see Christian Pulisic and West
Be careful out there.
again in this one. But when we do return, we'll be heading back to Cardiff, where Wales are currently leading Ukraine 1-0.
Did I bring my thing back in?
In the second half of the match. Stick around.
And that's dumb because remember I went back to get the weed, so I definitely should grab the backpack. But I got my camera, and the camera's in the DIY now. I took the camera out of there. Alright. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Nearly 150 years of experience goes into making each and every Continental tire. So you can trust with total confidence that our tires will deliver superior performance, no matter where the road takes you. Continental
I
Tire.
didn't see yours, but he might have been. I saw his Instagram. I couldn't tell where he was though.
Thank you for
I mean, I wasn't like looking at it like that, but he might have been there. Yeah. He might have been there. What you?
noticeably smooth shades. Get
I'm gonna go to that shit. That nigga jokes in the flyer today. How that nigga was like, hey, and that nigga did this shit. That nigga did.
Capital One has the travel card for you. Venture X. Earn 10x miles on hotels and 5x miles on flights through Capital One Travel. Plus, receive premium travel
He don't be like gassing up the bruh shit.
1,300
It's like, nigga, you keep running down some new weird niggas to basically try to get free shit off of him, basically. Bro, it's like, dog. Nigga. Right, he has, nah, it's a nigga from, his nigga name is Willie. He's from, I can't remember which school. Either one of them, either he went to Howard or he went to, Morehouse.
What's up, Reagan? Go parking. Oh, my bad. Parking somewhere safe, kid.
So, but he is, dog. He is, bro. I'll never forget, bro. That nigga, we went out. We basically like hung out with Jokes all day, and then that nigga Jokes bailed on us because his other weird friends was taking him to a Rocket game. For real, he really is, dog. But yeah, I'm definitely.
Making way. Also stepping so those are straight swaps. Brennan Johnson. Split a starring role in Nottingham Forest promotion. Byron Player final in the Premier League this season. A real smart move from Rob Hedge because Ukraine will be chasing the game. Brennan Johnson has arrived with Nottingham Forest. Steve Cooper in those counter-attacking situations, 19 goals, 9 assists on the year. That is a smart move from Rob Page in Wales. By Davis. Yarmolenko. Brennan Johnson is 21 years of age. Plenty of Premier League admirers. Forest promotion. Still be playing among the elite anyway. Takes the place of Leeds United's Daniel James. His father David before him, a fully fledged Welsh international. Has a fully fledged international. Jamaica. It's one of the quite young things. The English club game at the moment. 19 times he scored this past season. Talking about Ukraine's fitness, should wonder about Gareth Bale's 20 minutes of senior football in the last 2.5 months. Brothers together in awkward of circumstances for their moment. This is button up from Nikolenko's cross.
No, but it is coming from combinations again and looking exactly how Ukraine have had success all match long, has come inside then out or outside in, whatever it may be, but not relying on just getting it wide and whipping it in to the three strong center backs of Wales. It's more so getting them trying to chase combinations, which has been very difficult. So much tension and anxiety in this building because of the way Ukraine have just made Wales defend in certain precarious positions.
The red wall of Welsh support. Here's Ramsey. Substitute Shaparenko. The Yarmolenko. Zinchenko. Shaparenko. Around the packed Cardiff City Stadium. Yarmolenko. Karabaya. Sidorchuk. Distance. Two more Ukrainian substitutes shortly to join the fray. striker Artem Dovbyk, who scored the clinching goal in the last.
Oh, it's playout time. It's playout time. When you know we're coming back again, how can I ease the pain in my heart? This is what the Cowboys playing in the locker room. How can I ease the pain? When you know I'm coming back again, how can I ease the pain in my heart? How can I ease the pain?
To the end of the potential Ukrainian fairy tale. Hoisted by Ramsey. It's Bale! Ukraine still on their feet.
Two glorious opportunities for Wales to put this thing away. Brennan Johnson off the post earlier on, but staying with the play, and it's this little clip ball from Ramsey. Keith Moore felt like it should have been to him, but he felt the presence of Gareth Bale making that second late run. And how about this for a big-time save to keep your country alive from Bouchon? Fantastic save in a key moment.
So we begin it from Moore. Brennan Johnson is the one that went oh so close for Wales.
And again, it's these back post runs. We just saw Gareth Bale, and this one was earlier from Brennan Johnson. First time strike, Welsh struck absolutely perfect. Bushton had good positioning, but off the post and one. A fantastic game this is on both ends.
Let's get utterly gripping. Sit on at a proper link. Exchange noise. Dovbyk. Spear. Actually, it's been unrelenting. Zinchenko. It's a clever ball. It's Yarmolenko. And then Karavayev. And both ends, iconic leading men have had goal-scoring chances within a minute of one another.
And Zinchenko's just putting on a display. Half a turn, the ability to break down defenders 1v1, but then have the class to clip it over the top. And Dovbyk understanding where he's on the field, that Yarmolenko's in a better position here. And again, Ben Davis, last-ditch defending in front of Hennessy. Right spot, right time. The Spurs defender has been this afternoon here in Cardiff.
Both sides. But Frank. Yarmolenko, who's been the touchstone for this Ukrainian squad in such troubled times. He flew to Ukraine, to the border to rescue his wife and child. When hostilities commenced, he's bought and donated a number of ambulances. His hometown of Chuniev. It's to Yarmolenko that other players have turned when trying to get their relatives and friends out of Ukraine. It is truly his name. It's the solitary one on the score sheet and at the wrong end of the pitch. Johnson. Throw. I do think the referee deserves credit today for setting a high bar for his own intervention in the game, giving it a chance to become the spectacle it is.
But there have been some moments. I mean, what was it, 90 seconds into it, a quick free kick from Zinchenko, but it was a formal restart. So he had to blow the whistle there and give the yellow to James. But then it was the controversial penalty that went to VAR. The check was there. We've seen that time and time again given as a penalty, but Sedorcha. And he's lived up to the moment. Especially when you look at his history of big games, as we said last year's Euros.
Petrarkov, the coach. Ukraine's military rules were different. He would be serving on the front line. Went to his local recruitment office to sign up. I was told at the age of 64, he was of limited use in current circumstances, so he was thanked for his interest, his patriotism, and sent on his way to manage the national football team instead. This is Yarmolenko. Hosted by Alan.
Well, it's difficult to comprehend, and it's almost impossible to put into words. But Stepanenko, post-victory in Glasgow, said the first two messages he looked at were from friends serving in the Ukrainian army, saying, one more win, one more win. I think that says it all. For what this team has done, and yet there's still 81 minutes, there's still 9+ minutes to get back into this one, is truly remarkable.
To be Wales into a World Cup for the first time in a lifetime. Another twist with it.
Alright. So, Beta. Beta. What are you doing?
The championship title this past season, thanks in no small measure to his 11 goals in all competitions. The number going up is that of Garrett. If Wales hold on to this lead, we'll see him again. If they don't, we might not. His debut as a 16-year-old at the time of the World Cup, only 33.
Oh, oh shit! Shoot!
It's just been that kind of afternoon for the Ukrainian supporters and the Ukrainian players. They've done everything they can to put the ball in the back of the net, except for Wayne Hennessy has absolutely stood on his head here in Cardiff. From the opening whistle, the biggest surprise from Rob Page's 11 has been Hennessy, and he's been their best player.
Zinchenko. A better distance away by Williams. The States and Greg Berhalter and co no doubt watching this keenly. The winners of this game will be the US's first World Cup opponents. Here's Ramsey. Free kick. Wilson foul. The man that would ordinarily take that free kick has just departed the stage.
As good as Courtois was in the Champions League final, Hennessy's had
this piece opportunity. He is all alone. Responsibility of taking it. 5 minutes to play. Free kick is converted into a corner. Wherever you look, inside this Cardiff City Stadium. Pride so huge. So close. By Brennan Johnson. In the second half, Johnson in the boat. Ramsey should have scored. Williams. Got big. Zinchenko. Mudryk almost locating Yarmolenko. Mikalenko.
Says it all. What else can they do? It's been last-ditch defending from Ben Davis. It's been fantastic goalkeeping from Hennessy. And it's been an unlucky touch from arguably one of their best players in the history of their national team, Yarmolenko, nearly on the 86th minute. Down 1-0 at Cardiff.
Ben Davis receiving treatment as we buckle up for the climax to this game. Just a quick chance to recommend to you a MLS weekend doubleheader on ABC next weekend. Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern, Charlotte FC hosting the New York Red Bulls. And that is followed on Sunday by Sporting Kansas City taking on the New England Revolution from Children's Mercy Park. A really attractive MLS doubleheader. Both matches also streaming on the ESPN app and available nationally on ABC, should you so wish.
9 saves. 9 saves. Not that many.
2 balls on the pitch, a complicating factor. It's such a long way for Wales. 1958, their only previous World Cup appearance. They got as far as the quarter-final. By Brazil in a goal for then 17-year-old Pelé. Yeah, this is a plenty in the interim. Particular 1978 and 1994. It's the last 2 Euros. Dangerous rehearsals for what is about to unfold, or do Ukraine have something left? Mikalenko. Williams. Sidorcha. Halfway to Pontypridd. Goalkeeper's trap. Final minutes of the penalty. Will get chucked beyond. Shattering. Yarmolenko. Ramsey now wearing the armband. Sidorcha tidying up. Talk about the 1958 World Cup. three members of that Welsh squad still alive today. So, a poignant video message from Cliff Jones, 87-year-old.